missing two, I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it.
Alright guys, you see this title. We are back with a requested comedian. This one is Ralphie May. Too Big to Ignore. A $97 salad. Where did you go?
New York.
For lettuce to be $97.
New York.
New York.
Latinos, y'all are under assault everywhere I go. I was in Arizona, and the white people there have invented a law where they're pulling people over for driving Mexican, okay? Swear to God, all right? If you've got 49 people in your car, good luck going through Phoenix, Jack. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Everybody gets pulled over. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sarge, we got an 84 Chevy Silverado blue on blue with 3 lawnmowers in the back. Pull that son of a bitch over. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I told all my friends in Arizona, I don't care if you're white, black, or brown, don't leave home without your wallet in Arizona. Well, you're trying to explain how you ain't Mexican. You'll be eating a dry bologna sandwich on a bus ride down to Mexicali going, I swear to God, my name's Brandon. I was just mowing my own yard. Yeah, what happened? I don't even speak Spanish. Look, none of my teeth are silver or baby size. Look, look, look. I don't think the people who made this law up have really thought it all out, you know? Think about it, folks. If we get rid of all the Mexicans, not for nothing, how are we going to move? Everybody I know uses Mexicans. White people, black people, Mexicans use Mexicans, okay? I'm not talking about well-nourished American Mexicans with good bone structure and proper nutrition. I'm talking about those little mojados, those ones that sneak over the border that you get at the Home Depot, 3 for $50 or for $100. 12 of them will show up and with 3 old ladies and abuela and 2 tias, okay? It takes them 17 minutes, and they move all your stuff out of the house onto one pickup truck, one, in an upside-down pyramid. They stack it. It's incredible. Amazing engineering. Amazing. No rope. No rope. They just throw the littlest Mexican up on top, and he holds down 2 mattresses and a coffee table. It's incredible. For that 17 minutes, your whole house looks like that movie Apocalypto. There's little Aztec Indians jumping around, popping up. One of them is praying to Quetzalcoatl in the corner. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl, all right? And as soon as they're done, here come the 3 old ladies sweeping, mopping, dusting, washing everything down with that purple water, that Fabuloso or something like that. I don't know. That ain't from America. That stuff is bona fide. That gets off third world dirt. Like if you got a cholera outbreak, you get that Fabuloso, Jack. That stuff cleans everything, son. It like punks out Mr. Clean like he's a bitch, okay? That Fabuloso is the real deal. Agua de Fantasimo, boy. I call it ghost water, all right? Because that's what it does. It'll strip paint, man, if you let it set on there too long. And these old ladies are cleaning everything. You're standing in the former shell of your house going, why are we moving? This is amazing. It was our crap that was messing this house up. Man, Mexicans are amazingly clean. It's funny, when I did that joke, I'm telling this joke, and you know, I tell people that's where the term spick and span comes from. And look it up. Look it up. Because Mexicans are so clean, see? See, at first you think it's going to be a racial slur, then it turns out to be a racial compliment. Now who's prejudiced? I love Mexicans. I was doing this joke in Orange County, California, about a month and a half ago, and when I did it, a white lady stood up and said, "We have to get rid of all those Mexicans. They're ruining our country." And I was just amazed at her racism, you know, and it's weird coming from somebody from the South, you know. You'd expect I'd have heard outbursts like that before in my life, but in the South, you know, I mean, I was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee, raised up in a little town in Arkansas called Clarksville, and moved to Texas when I was 18.
Woo!
I mean, I'm a Southerner to get.
Yes!
You Texans are a trip. I'ma just say it, okay? Y'all are a trip. Y'all are so proud. You are quick to let somebody know you're from Texas, how long you been there, what city you from. Child, like, y'all do too much. And then Texas shaped everything. The Texas flag is everywhere. I saw that flag more than I did the American flag. Aren't y'all still in the Union? Okay. Oh, child.
Clarksville. I moved to Texas when I was 18. I mean, I'm Southern as it gets, okay? And I've never heard racial bile spilled like this. At least in the South, we have the good graces and the decorum to whisper our racial slurs. You know. And you don't know this about me, but I grew up spending my summers in a little town even smaller than my hometown in South Arkansas called Delight, okay? And it's where my grandfather, A.D. May, had his farm. And it was a beef cattle farm, and in his older age, didn't have that big a herd, but he thought that the neighbors were taking cattle and replacing the tags. And so he went back to branding, old school branding. And my brother, being nearly 6 years my senior, had no problem flipping these cattle on their ass, and my grandfather, he'd hold them down and lay that brand on them. Me, I was a dumpy 11-year-old that I held on. That's all I did, okay? I held on, and hopefully the cow would trip over my dumpy ass, okay, and fall down. But that day was a hard day for me. I got beat up by cattle, okay? I mean, beat the hell, drugged through cow flop, hot cow crap. I mean, hot, way warm. Well, you think cold is bad? Cold's not nearly as bad as hot. Hot is way worse. Pee, everything, and got kicked in the goddamn head I don't know how many times. All right? By the way, after a day like that, when your grandfather has to hose you off in the yard before you can even come into the house, okay? All right? Nothing tastes better than a cheeseburger because you're angry as hell.
I bet.
All right? But my grandfather taught me how to drag them down. What you got to do is let them run past you a little bit and then grab either on their ear or the little nubbin horn and push down. And when that turns their head, you pull their head up like this, and they either have the choice of getting their neck broke or going with you. And their own momentum, if you just fall back, will sling you up on them, and they'll be laying there on the ground. And that's what I had to do to that lady. I had to let that bitch run past me a little bit, then snatch her ass up. So I was like, ma'am, I'm with you. Let's get rid of them Mexicans. I'll buy the gas for the bus just as soon as you can tell me who's gonna pick our fruits and vegetables. She goes, excuse me? Well, ma'am, see, 99% of our produce comes to market through Latino hands. Without them, we have no fruits and vegetables in our grocery stores. Not mine. I get mine at Whole Foods. You are adorable. Okay. Listen, dummy. They might have hippies out front at the Whole Foods, but everybody doing the real work are the Mexicans out back, okay? But you're right, ma'am. All the Mexicans at Whole Foods are 100% organic, and that's what matters. So then this racist was like, we'll get a machine to do it. And I'm like, well, ma'am, not for nothing, for all of our technology, our satellite phones and TVs and everything, we've never been able to invent a machine that knows which tomato to pick and which one to leave hanging, which grape to cut and which one to leave on the vine. The machine we invented was Mexicans. And they're perfect. They're generally shorter. They're generally shorter of stature. That means they have less. Okay, all right, because I feel it already. People go, that's a dick move, Ralphie. All right. Okay, all right, watch. Okay. I am 5'9.5", okay? Average American male height is 5'8", okay? Watch as I attempt to pick low-lying fruits and vegetables, okay? Watch. See, I had to bring my back to a nearly 90-degree angle. Over the course of the day, that would make for extreme amounts of lower back pain and fatigue, making me, a very poor employee, okay? Now, watch as the average Mexican national attempts the same thing. Perfect sense, right? Perfect sense. They're awesome. Then she goes, we'll get white people to do it. And I'm like, man, why do you think the Mexicans are here now? Because we can't get white people to do it, okay? But let's just go with your premise, okay? First of all, are you native Californian? She goes, yes, I am, okay. And is that your son with you? Yes, it is. And I'm like, well, ma'am, that boy is allergic to work, okay? He's never had to work hard, okay? With his cool little Justin Bieber haircut and his flip-flops and his skate park pass. He's adorable, but he's never really worked, okay? He doesn't know hard work, okay? Hard physical labor. He'd last an hour working like a Mexican, okay? If you could even get him out there to do it. You know, he's too busy doing this. Ooh. Okay? All right? That boy is allergic to work, okay? That's all you can say. It's the truth, all right? Plus, you've never known a time without Mexican labor. This is California. A ton of people. California was chock full of Mexicans back when it was called Mexico, okay? That's something we all forget, is that there's a lot of Mexicans that never crossed the border. The border crossed them, all right? They're like, I guess we stay. So I'm like, ma'am, it just doesn't make any sense, you know? You're just dumb, okay? Okay, let's say we could get white people to do it. What would it cost you? $30 an hour to get white people to work like Mexicans? Probably more. And then there's other costs along with it, like free sunblock. How much money are you gonna spend in sunblock with white people? You get somebody as pale as me, or this fat guy, or that white dude, okay, out there in the field with that much direct light, we'll blow up, okay? Boom! What happened to Bob? He wasn't wearing his damn SPFs. That's what happened to Bob. Changed the sign. 0 days since last accident. Look, you sons of bitches. You either wear your sunblock or you come out here in a beekeeper outfit, okay? I'm not gonna have OSHA crawl up my ass for this crap because you sons of bitches won't wear your goddamn sunblock. You hear me? Plus, white people are lazy. White people, we invented the 3-day weekend. That's how lazy we are. It's the truth. Nobody wants to admit it. How white people are, no, we're not lazy. Ah, come on, stop. Really? Okay, President's Day? Really? Does anyone sit around and wonder about the Taft administration on President's Day? No. No. Memorial Day? Mexicans don't know about Memorial Day. That's a Monday to a Mexican. That's a work day. We got to work on Monday, make money, all right? Labor Day is the biggest crock of crap of all time. Okay, in honor of everyone that's working, we're not going to. You see what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. And 4th of July, that's just between the 3rd and the 5th of July for a Mexican, okay? All right, 1 day for Mexicans, Cinco de Mayo. You better have cold beer on May 5th. But that's 1 day as opposed to 23 for white people. That's nearly a full month of added productivity you're gonna get out of a Mexican national that you can never get out of a white American. Do you understand? Okay, let's put it in basic terms. If white people pick your fruits and vegetables, your salad's gonna cost $97. You want a cheeseburger, $3.50. You want pickles on it, $12. Damn. Are those magic pickles? What the hell's going on? And then this white lady goes, I guess we'll get somebody else. And I'm like, who, ma'am? Who? I don't know. I guess black people. And I'm like,
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I knew it.
Yeah.
I'm like, go ahead, say it.
Right.
Say it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
No, I guess black people. And I'm like, I see some black guys about to stand up. Hold on, Playboys, I got this, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? I was like, ma'am, if you think you're getting black people back in the same fields they got out of 150 years ago, you are smoking crack, okay? I hate to break it to you, but you can't get a black man to go into a big backyard and pick a movie, much less a fruit or a vegetable. Am I lying or am I dying? You retarded. You are dumb. Just dumb.
I love him. I absolutely love this guy. He had a point on all of that.
And besides, there's no room left in society for any more racism anyway. Like,
Exactly.
what's wrong with people?
Can we please?
Can we just get over ourselves?
move
Like, really,
on?
what is wrong with people these days?
Please and thank you.
Get over it.
What year is it?
We all coexist. This is 2021. We still all coexisting.
Right.
Let's just, learn to love one another, learn about one another so that we can love one another. Like,
There's no point, and then there's no science to back up all of your prejudices and racial comments anyway.
Right? So get over yourselves and
So where's your proof?
let's do life, shall we?
Exactly, right?
Anyway.
But anywho, without taking y'all to church or back to school,
Right.
this was a ton of fun. I love it when anybody in general can just hit you with straight up facts and truth, but in the funniest way too. It's like, let me school you, but I'm gonna make you laugh at the same time.
While
Like,
opposing racism.
yes, all at the same time. He nailed it. If you guys have any more Ralphie May suggestions, please let us know in the comments below. Say hi and whatever else you want to say, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe while you're down there. And we will see y'all in our next one. Bye, guys.